Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is great for you. Please let me know. Everything here tonight is pretty good. I just got back from dinner with a friend, and I haven't done dinner with a friend in a long time. I don't think that's something that guys normally do much of. We do sports with friends and happen to have dinner, most of the females that I work with talk about going on dinner dates with their friends, but it doesn't happen a whole lot with guys. Interesting. Anyway, I just had that thought. And having dinner with this particular friend, it really made me think about the types of friends that I've had and all the various friends I've had over the years. We talked about mutual friends quite a bit, people that I haven't seen in a very long time. And it makes me wonder, like, how I would interact with those people. Because, I kind of classify my friends. There's like those friends that are just, you are friends with them for a while, and then life takes you in different directions. And for no ill reason, you just stop communicating as much. And, both go your separate ways, and it's no big deal. I think we've all had lots of those friends. I'm 38, and I could say that I've had hundreds of friends like that. But I've had a lot of really strong friendships in my lifetime. I can remember most of their names. As a child, I remember playing with my friends Tony and Brian and Ryan and Aaron. But where any of those people are now, I have no idea. Couldn't tell you a single thing about them. And if I were to meet them today, I wouldn't know the first thing to say to them. And then there's friends that are closer in the timeline. Closer to my coming of age, my teenage years and forward, that I've maintained, for most of my life. And it's only been in the last 3 years or 4 years that we've kind of all fallen apart as a group. We were all a pretty tight friend group, but then we all started to get married and have children and become just, less and less time for each other and stopped hanging out and that sort of thing. And so I had dinner with a friend tonight that I haven't seen in a very long time, like probably years. It's been at least a year, maybe longer. And the last time I did see him, we didn't get to hang out on any sort of personal level. So it's been a very long time since I've spent significant time with this friend, and we were really close. This is the kind of friend that essentially never goes away, right? You don't see each other for a few years, but when you do reconnect, when one of you reaches out and says, "Hey, you want to go do something?" It's like nothing ever. It's like the time between the last time you talked to each other and now just didn't happen. Like everything in between, and you just immediately know what to talk about. You immediately know each other's interest and what's been going on here and there, and how's this thing going. And there's something magical about that kind of friendship. I have friendships that are more like prolonged acquaintances, right? Friendships that I like these people, but when I meet up with them, it's always a little bit awkward at first because so much time has passed and you're not really sure what to say or what the other person's into now because your interests might have changed since the last time you've seen them. And while I view those friendships as valuable to my personal bubble, my personal sphere of influence or whatever it's called, it's the friends that I can take a 10-year hiatus from and meet up and immediately just let's chat about this. And it's like we were always intended to be friends. We didn't have to work at being friends, and we still don't have to work at being friends. We're just friends. There's something magical about that, and I hope that you have those kinds of friends too. I hope that everybody gets to experience a friendship that is just everlasting. Essentially, you were intended to be friends forever. Let me know. Let me know if you have friends like that. But I had a friend, this friend reached out to me and said, "Hey, what are you doing? You want to get together? I watched a couple of your videos." And I said, "Yeah, absolutely, dude. I haven't seen you in forever, and I think about you constantly, and I want to know what's going on in your world." So we got together and had dinner, and it was absolutely amazing. And so I guess to kind of leave off on something with this video, if you have friends like that, if you have friends that you once involved in every part of your life and you've drifted apart, reach out to them. They probably are waiting for you, just as you are waiting for them to reach out. It seems like we all wait for the other person to reach out. So maybe be the proactive one and maybe just say, hey, what's going on? You want to get together sometime? And, even if that doesn't like rekindle your friendship like it once was, just letting each other know that, you know what, you're still a part of my life is, it's pretty awesome. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for always coming to dinner with me every evening and hanging out and being awesome. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from ElonaNichols.com. How many amendments have been added to the Constitution since 1789? Since 1789, over 10,000 amendments to the Constitution have been introduced to Congress. Of those, only 33 were adopted and sent to the states for ratification, and only 27 were ultimately ratified. I assume we're talking about the U.S. Constitution.